Good morning. Good morning. Hey guys, so I just did the seed haul video. Now I'm out here with the rabbits, checking on them to see how they're doing. It was really windy yesterday and really cold, so I had them all tucked in. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Duncan. Good morning. So they still have food. With the winter months being here and being more cold, I bumped up their food a little bit. I was starting them with a half pint a day, each one of them half pint a day. And then since it's getting colder, they burn more calories trying to stay warm. So I bumped it up to like 1.5 pints, or not, 3/4 of a pint, I should say. Good morning, Penelope. Okay, Penelope's water is frozen. It looks like there's a hole in there where she probably licked it or something. I don't know if I can get you guys to see that. It's so hard to get a good camera angle in here. You probably can't see, but there's like a little hole there where she was able to get some water there. So it's time to switch over. It's time to switch over to the plastic containers. Thirsty, baby girl? Thirsty? Huh? Thirsty? See? Come on. Hey, girl. They have started to give me kisses. I know. You know, you guys, I really love these rabbits. I really do. Duncan. Hey, boy. Okay. So, yeah, Duncan's water is all the way frozen. Not all the way, it's just got like a layer of ice on top, but he did not make a hole to drink with. So I think Penelope drinks more water than Duncan because her water is normally almost empty, whereas his, I feel like I hear the storm sirens going off. Yeah, so she drinks more water than he does. His water usually is about half gone, whereas hers is usually gone nearly to the bottom. She's never all the way out. She's never all the way out of water, but she's closer to being out than he is. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the storm sirens are going off. So I do have to get them some more hay. You guys are crooked over here. Gotta get them some more hay because I definitely want them to stay warm. And they eat a lot, you know, to try to stay warm. They like to eat hay mainly, so. This is good over here. Let me show you guys Duncan's little potty. I think you saw, like in the last video, I had showed you guys he was sitting on his potty. But let me show you his little potty. So here's this little basket that I had originally put it in here for hay. And I had it like up against the thing like this, okay, for them to be able to get hay out of. But they were never using it. Like they would never get the hay out. So I had let it down and I was putting hay in it. But just when I had talked about how Duncan was using his, he had a box like Penelope's box, but he was using it as a litter box. And I took it out and I gave him this crate instead so that he wouldn't chew it up and use it as a litter box. And if he did, then I could clean it easily. So then all of a sudden I noticed that he was using this as a litter box. And he'll get in here and he'll sit in here and he'll pee and he'll poop. It is the cutest thing. But I just flip it up, shake it, change out the, you know, hay, the lining of the hay. Hey, boy. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you, boy. So he's done a lot better. He just uses this now. And every once in a while, I'll see him hop in here and sit there, and then I'll hear him peeing or he'll poop in there. So basically what I do is I come in and I, you know, shake as much out as I can, and then it'll go down in that bucket down there. And then what I'll do is I'll scoop this out and put it like in the middle, like in between or somewhere, like, you know, in the grass part, or in the, you know, on the ground. And then I'll just give him some clean hay or something to put in there, and he'll just do it all over again. If this gets too full and it gets too dirty, then he will start using it like over here. But for the most part, he uses this. So he's been a good boy. Good boy, Duncan. He's a good buck. He's a handsome buck. Yes, he is. So I'm going to get them some more hay. They're full on nice and full on pellets and water. I'm going to be going out to run some errands, but when I get back, I will probably need to check their water again because it is really cold today. I think the wind chill, or what the real feel is like 18. So Penelope's good. And I haven't really had to clean up her cage too much. Most of her pellets or poops Most of them just fall right through. Hey, baby girl. Hey. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, girl. So, just a peek inside of her cubby. I don't know if you guys can see in there. I put this like board in the front here because when she has her kids, I want there to be like a barrier for them not to be able to get out. And I'll probably change that out because I'll probably get, I'll probably cut a piece of wood that's gonna fit across here. Yeah, or something, because I want there to be a barrier here for when she comes out of the cubby that the kids stay in, because otherwise if they come out and end up on the wire, they'll freeze. That's just saying whether or not she's pregnant. So if we get lucky and she's not, then that'll be good. Because I really don't want, I did not want her to have kids in the winter. But, hey, accidents happen. Isn't that right, Penelope? If you didn't see that video, I had mentioned where this log that I have here in the back, Duncan must have wiggled it out somehow, and it was flipped out, and she had like hair, her fur and hair were all over the cage, and it looked like there was a struggle. So when I came to check on them, they were both in their cages, but that gap was open, and I was just assuming that, you know, she was probably bred. But in the case that she wasn't, I will be glad, because I don't want her to have kids in the winter. It's just so cold, and I just feel like, I don't know, worried. But, you know, rabbits are cold weather animals, and I know I shouldn't worry. But I just really wanted to be able to control that process. Not to mention, I wanted to get it on video. So I guess we'll see. We'll see, huh, won't we, baby? All right, so she will be due sometime the week between the 7th and the 10th. The 7th and the 10th, she should have her kids if she is pregnant. So I will load her up on hay and make sure that she has everything she needs to make a nest, and hopefully that'll be good enough for her. She'll probably start pulling hair, pulling fur. If she starts pulling fur, then I'll know she's pregnant. So that is definitely a sure tell sign. All right, guys, just a little peek inside of her cubby. She's full in there with some hay. She kind of pushed it all to the front, and the back is like just bare, like wood, like this. And she has pushed all the hay like to the front. So I am going to give her some more hay and Duncan some hay. Penelope gets jealous when I'm rubbing on Duncan, so she always has to come over. Ain't that right, big girl?